Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Professor William Corder, and I am the instructor for this Physical Geography and the Environment 101, number 41868. This summer 2024 4-week semester that runs from July 14th at 5 p.m. That's right, it starts at 5 p.m. on July 14th through August 10th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. Canvas suggests using Chrome or Firefox rather than Safari, although I'll tell you a deep dark secret, I'm using Safari right now. They also suggest that you clear your cache to ensure the fluidity in the functioning of your system. If you don't know how to do that, YouTube has lots of videos on how to do it. I personally would load the Canvas phone number into my phone if I was you. It's loaded into my phone. That phone number is 844-612-7428. They are available to you 24/7 free of charge because you are a student in this class. I have found them to be exceptionally helpful with anything it has to do with tech. All right, I'm going to walk you through how to get onto this class and some things about it, although if you're taking this class in a 4-week format, you are what we call a self-selecting student, which generally means that you're a really good student. So I'm going to walk you through on how to do this, although you probably already know. But before we do that, let me tell you a quick story and a little tidbit. Here's the tidbit. All of the videos that we use, the lecture videos, are all either professionally captioned or captioned by me personally, including the one you're watching right now, so you can read the closed captions if you want to do that. The other thing is this. So I work out at the YMCA near my house, and I sometimes work out with this guy named Gabriel. He goes by Gabe, like G-A-B-E, and he's a Vietnam veteran. He's a bit older than I am. And when he found out that I am a geography professor at Santana College, he said to me, I never realized how important geography was until I got to Vietnam. And you can imagine if you were fighting a war, all of these things like topography, being able to read maps and cartography, meteorology, climatology, landscape analysis, vegetation analysis, people, language, all these things are really, really important, right? Of course they are. So what I'm telling you is this. Geography is really a kind of cross-disciplinary study, and you may find that if you do well in this class that it applies to lots of other things. All right, so let's go through how this class works. The first thing you want to do is type in sac.edu, like you see up here, sac.edu, and either this page or a page like it's going to show up. Then you click on Canvas right there, and this bronze Login to Canvas banner is going to show up. If you click on that, it will allow you to input your information, and that will bring you to your Canvas dashboard. Now, this is my Canvas dashboard, so it looks a little bit different from yours, but all you have to do is scroll around and find your class, which is right there. Geography 101, number 41868. Click on that, and it's going to open up to the course homepage. All right, there we go. Here's this beautiful picture that's going to pull up, hopefully. There it is, of, I think it's called Morning Glory Hot Spring at Yellowstone National Park. I might be there while I'm doing this. Who knows? Click on Getting Ready for Geography 101. There you go, which is also going to say Start Here. Watch, I'm going to fix it right in front of your face. I'm going to click Edit, and I am going to put Start Here. How do you like that? Scroll down here, Publish. There you go. Awesome. So I would personally read through this thing. It says Start Here. I made a little mistake. You know, things happen. But notice this. There is a warning about using ChatGPT or any other AI on the discussion boards. Please don't do it because it's a hassle for me and it's going to cause you nothing but problems. Just do the discussions on your own. It's not that big a deal. And then you can see deadlines matter here. Make sure that you understand that deadlines matter. There's no makeups. There's no retakes, nothing like that. No redos. Also, after you read through that, watch this video. Let's click back over here to the homepage. There is a quiz the first week on the syllabus. So let's click on the syllabus over here on the left-hand side. Once again, deadlines matter. Make sure that you understand that all of the things in Module 1 must be done, which is the syllabus quiz, the first discussion board, and the first 2 video homework assignment quizzes. All of those are in Module 1. I'll show you shortly. They all must be completed by July 20th at 11:59 p.m. or I am required to drop you by both the state and the college. Okay, so please get those things done. The syllabus is going to auto open for you, so make sure that you read through the syllabus. Here's the thing on no-shows, deadlines matter, class itself, Canvas contact information, disclaimer, the instructor, which is me, reserves the right to modify this syllabus course overview if needed. More information on contacting me, course name, description, format, textbook. There is no textbook really for this class. These textbooks are just for reference. I'm not going to test anything on any particular textbook. All the tests are related to the lectures. Course placement and transferability, DSPS statement. If you are a DSPS student, please make sure that you get that information to me as quickly as possible so I can accommodate you appropriately. Student learning outcomes, course objectives, course topics. Notice there's 4 sections in the class. Each one is going to take 1 week, and you're going to take an exam at the end of that. So you're going to go through each one of these sections, and then they conclude with an exam. Attendance and ChatGPT and other AI warning. I already went through that, sort of. Make sure you read it, though. Course grading, 4 100-point multiple choice exams, 1 syllabus quiz, and suggestions for successful completion of geography. It's auto opens after this. 8 video homework assignment quizzes, 4 discussion boards with 25 points each. Grades are assigned basically on a straight scale. As you can see there, no exams will be dropped, no video homework assignment quizzes will be dropped, syllabus will not be dropped, syllabus quiz will not be dropped, no discussion board assignments will be dropped, there are no makeups, retakes, or redos on any grade assignment. 0 will be assigned for anything that you don't do, that you don't complete. Once a grade assignment closes, I cannot reopen it for you. No late work is accepted. Notice that, here we go, the schedule for this semester. So this is Section 1, Module 1, Week 1, the Section 1, Module 2, Week 1, then Section 1, Module 3, Week 1, and then Section 1, Module 4, Week 1. So this is what you're going to do the first week. You can see over here on the right-hand side the assignments and the points that they're worth. And then we go to Section 2, Module 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then Module 9, 10, 11, so on. Okay, so look through that. Canvas course site, technical support, required technology. Obviously, if you're taking an online class, you need to have functioning internet and all of that. And I can't help you if you don't have that. Go to the school because the school has it for free. Academic honesty and student code of conduct, which hopefully don't have to deal with that. Assignments in Canvas, important dates, really is just the final exam date. Miscellaneous, Title IX, so on. Okay, let's come back over here to home. And let's click on modules because that's really where we begin. And then they're going to open up. Remember, this is mine. It looks a little different from yours. So I would strongly suggest that you go to course information, start here, and go through each one of these things. Welcome to Physical Geography and Environment 1. Read through it. Asynchronous course facts, and so on. Let me just show you this thing on instructor contact. So there I am at the Taj Mahal, a lovely picture taken of my daughter. Instructor bio, something about me, emailing me. This is what I want you to see. So please make sure that you read this stuff on emailing me before you send me an email, okay, so we don't get off to a bad start or on the wrong foot or whatever you want to call it. It's just so that we're operating in a professional manner, okay? Thank you very much in advance. Anybody have any questions on that? Nope, I don't see anybody with any questions. Good. And then go through the rest of this in this course information module and then the student resources. Now, module 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to do module 1, 2, 3, and 4 the first week. And what I want you to notice first is that all graded assignments, these 4, are all indented 1 space. There are no graded assignments in module 2, 3, but there is, of course, an exam in module 4, as you just saw a second ago. What I would do is I would click on the module 1 introduction, and I would read through this and make sure you know what's going on. Watch the video because it just introduces what we're going to do. I'm going to backspace, and then you can see that we have Welcome to Physical Geography and the Environment 101. It's just that same video that you saw a moment ago. Then syllabus and suggestions for the successful completion of geography. So if you click on this, please read the introduction or the instructions, excuse me. I'm trying to do this quickly. And then have the syllabus ready to go and read the syllabus and take the quiz. Okay. Click next down here at the bottom. And now we have the first discussion board, which is about the pandemic. I mean, we all went through it together, so why not talk about something that we all have some touchstone on? If you've never done a discussion board, you read through the instructions, and then you come up with your response, and then you click down there and reply, and then you type in whatever it is that you're going to say, and then you push post reply, and it will submit it. I'm going to click, however, cancel, and then you'll be able to see other people's responses, and you have to not only post your own, but you have to reply to other people. Then let's click next down here. And these are the 2 video homework assignment quizzes. The first one is Habitable Planet number 2. What you do is you click on that link. It will come up here. You watch this video, which is 28 minutes long. And when you do that, it's professionally captioned, then you can take a quiz on it. Okay? Now, I want you to see this, though. Warning. So because this is the summer, many people take this class that are not in the United States. If you're not in the United States, the Habitable Planet video and the Earth Revealed videos will not pull up for you. I don't know why they don't allow them to be pulled up, but they won't. Now, some students have figured out ways around this when they're not in the United States, but I do not know how you do that. So if you are not in the United States, I cannot give you any special credit or anything else for not taking this. You must take it. So you'll have to figure it out. But if you're in the States, this is not going to be a problem. All you have to do is click on that. It might be in Canada. It might work, and it might work in Mexico. But I definitely, as far as I know, it only is working in the United States. And it definitely is not going to work if you're in many other places in the world. So make sure you know that about it. So you watch the video, and then you take a quiz on it. Then let's click next down here. And you can see here's the next one, which is Earth Revealed. And you watch that when you click on that. And again, these are professionally captioned by the Annenbergs. So they're really great. And again, here's the same warning. All of these types of videos, and there's 8 of them, are going to have the exact same warning on it. Okay, now I'm going to click next, and we're going to come to something else. Well, not that. You can watch that if you want, Textbook The Professor. So this is Section 1, Module 1, Terms and Concepts. This is what you need to get out of Module 1. And what's going to happen is in Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, you're going to have these Terms and Concepts pages, and you watch the videos that are lecture videos, and then you take an exam on that at the end of the week. That's the way it works. And the information that you need, all of this terminology, atmosphere, axis, biosphere, and so on, you will find that information in those lecture videos. All right. So then if you have that and you click next, you can see here's the first of the videos. So this is me lecturing, Introduction to Physical Geography of the Environment, the Earth System. When you finish with that one, most of these are relatively short, 5 to 7 minutes long. Then Geometry of Degrees, and so on. Let me click back over here on Modules. Scroll down here, and I want to tell you something very quickly about the discussions. So discussion board topics are not just straight ahead geography topics, although almost anything can be construed as geography, but they're meant to represent topics that might arise organically in a face-to-face or a live class. They have some relation to geographic topics, but might be distantly related. Nevertheless, they're topics that come up in college classrooms that elicit discussions. So that's the way we're going to roll. Okay? Anybody have any question on that? No, I don't see anybody's hands. So then there's Module 2. Okay, then you go through Module 2. Anytime you see these more abouts, you don't have to watch those. I just put those on there in case you need somebody else besides me talking about a particular subject. In that case, the seasons or insulation or the greenhouse effect. And then you can see here's Module 3. And notice, Module 3, Section 1, Module 3, Terms and Concepts. Those are the terms and concepts you're going to need to get out of those lecture videos. And then you take this exam, which is due on July 20th. All right. After that, the second week, we start Module 5. So it's Module 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have an exam and so on. So that's the way the semester goes by. And notice in Module 5, we have a discussion board and these 2 videos. All right. With quizzes on. Any questions on that? All right. Let's go back over here to home. So raise your hand if you would like to have some extra credit. Right away. Straight away. Extra credit. Anybody want that? Well, I see that dude wants it. She wants it. That person over there wants it. Yep. Okay, you guys. Okay, good. So some of you want it. I'm surprised everybody doesn't have their hands up, but that's all right. So if you want 5 extra credit points on your Section 1 exam, here's what you do. Watch how easy this is. Email me or message me through Canvas with the name of the guy from the YMCA that I spoke about regarding geography at the beginning of this video. Put the name of the class, which is Geography 101, number 41868, and his name in the subject box, and then your name in the body of the email. This must reach me by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, July 20th in order to receive those points. And if you want another heads up, the email, the welcome email that this video is included in at the bottom, there is also 5 points in there that you can get, but they're all time related. And in fact, throughout the 4-week semester that we're having here, I'm going to have multiples of these. So make sure you read the emails. Make sure you're paying attention to what's happening in the lecture videos and the introductions and all that, because there will be embedded in them easy ways to get extra credit. At the end of the semester, if you come to me and you're trying to get extra credit, some work or something, I don't do it like that. I do it like this. You do the right thing throughout the semester, and you will be able to pick these things up with no actual effort into it. All right, let's have a great 4 weeks, and let's get you guys some great grades. Take care.